Go to 125 pounds. Jeff Beverly, the top seed, a senior from Point Pleasant Borough at 32-0, takes on Bill Heverly, a junior, the second seed from Camden Catholic in the green at 31-3, and we're underway at 125 pounds. So Beverly versus Heverly.
We'll try to keep them straight.
Beverly from Point Pleasant Borough is in the black. This is the second Camden Catholic wrestler in the finals today. As Heverly in danger of being taken down here with a high crotch.
Doing a short switch, trying to counter. He's got to try to pop the head of Beverly to the outside to make that work. Either that or try to work a spladle. He can do that by hooking his right leg over the left leg of Beverly, but we're going to get a stalemate.
Stalemate called, and a good look at Bill Heverly from Camden Catholic. As we said, he's the second Camden Catholic wrestler in the finals. Bob Stinson lost at 103 pounds in the final seconds. Beverly a little bit of the taller of the two in black from Point Pleasant Borough.
Beverly in on a leg, tries to switch to a double. Heverly does a nice job of countering, but Beverly stays with him. They come neutral. So a nice flurry.
But no score. 23 seconds to wrestle here at 125. Oh, that's a nice.
Heverly kind of sat into that single leg. Was able to get there, reaches over, picks up a double. Has Beverly's back exposed, but Beverly keeps scooting his hips, trying to switch. Heverly gets the arm out. Can't pick up control yet as time runs out.
So as long as Jeff Beverly in black kept that arm locked behind the left leg, he had control, and thus he did not give up two.
Very good job of staying patient in that situation. A lot of guys would have panicked, but again, a lot of guys aren't in the state finals either.
Well, Jeff Beverly was sixth last year at this weight, 125, a two-time Region 6 champ. Says he likes cradles. He's trying to become the first ever state titleist at Point Pleasant Borough. He's on top to start period number 2.
He's riding a tight waist. Heverly does a little shoulder roll. Beverly counters. Heverly is trying to reach in for a leg. Beverly stays with control, looking for that cradle. Now rides an underhook, tries to snap Heverly to his back. He's able to follow behind. Still in control is Jeff Beverly, trying to tilt.
And we have seen a lot of different combinations from Jeff Beverly as the wrestlers will go off.
But not before Bill Heverly gets an escape.
So Heverly leads it by the score of 1-0. Camden Catholic wrestling in green up by a point. He was a winner over Mike Paolo from St. Joe Montvale, 5-3 in overtime to get here to this final. Can you talk about wrestling in the semis on the same day? Well, he had a little extra work to do to get here.
Little warm-up for him.
1 minute to wrestle here in the second period with Heverly in green leading by the score of 1-0 and stalemate. Now Beverly from Point Pleasant Borough was a little bit more easy time of it. 10-4 in his semifinal win over Chris DeAndre from Bernards.
Beverly in on a shot now. Trapping the lower arm of Heverly and able to pick up 2 points.
So Beverly leads it 2-1. Riding on top, Jeff Beverly trying to become the first champion ever in the history of Point Pleasant Borough.
And you can tell he's trying to set up a cradle.
I thought he was going to go for the near cradle when he had the head close to the side on the initial takedown.
There's a stall warning against Bill Heverly. Not doing enough activity on the bottom. As Beverly continues to apply the pressure from the top. He's controlling the right wrist of Heverly. Riding in the crotch.
And time will wind out here in period number 2 with Jeff Beverly leading by a score of 2-1. The coach in the white shirt is Dave Kirk. The head coach of Jeff Beverly at Point Pleasant Borough. Heverly starts on top, trailing by a score of 2-1.
Immediately throws the legs in and works a power half. Beverly trying to shake him, just bucking himself, trying to come out the back door. Heverly's trying to hang on. If Beverly can fish for a head, there it is. He is able to come out the back door for a reversal.
Makes the score 4-1 for Jeff Beverly of Point Pleasant Borough, and he's in command with 1:33 to wrestle. Senior versus the junior. Right now, the upperclassman getting the better of it, leading by a score of 4-1.
Beverly has been able so far to ride pretty tough. He likes to ride around the leg looking for that cradle. Now he decides to go optional start. We'll see if he cuts him or if he jumps on him. Now he's going to cut him.
Let him loose. Makes the score 4-2. So Jeff Beverly in black from Point Pleasant Borough trying to cap off an undefeated season. Trying to stave off a single leg takedown attempt here by Heverly, who could not convert.
Nice job of Jeff Beverly splitting the power of Heverly.
1 minute to wrestle here in period number 3. 4-2 the score, and the wrestlers go off. Jeff Beverly, 110 wins in his career. 110-14 to be exact. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, anytime you go over the century mark, you know you've done a lot of wrestling, and chances are you're going to be a pretty darn good wrestler. As Beverly is in on a single, Heverly working a cross face. And stalemate will be called as they'll come back to their feet.
37 seconds to wrestle. Jeff Beverly up by a score of 4-2.
Beverly dives in on the leg, tries to come to his feet. Heverly counters with the whizzer. And both wrestles will go off again with 20 seconds to wrestle.
Gary Kessel, the referee, keeping the action moving.
Shot by Heverly, countered by Beverly with a quarter Nelson. They'll just keep him there. We got a stalemate.
Gary Kessel won't let him stay locked up for too long. He likes to see the action keep moving. The clock winding down. We're inside 5 seconds, and for the first time ever, Point Pleasant Borough is going to have a champion. 4-2 the final for Jeff Beverly, the senior. He ends up his season with a perfect 33-0 and the victory over Bill Heverly from Camden Catholic. Hope you're enjoying our action. Stay with us right here on CNA.
Welcome back. Your winner at 125, Jeff Beverly. Jeff, you're a two-time Region 6 champion. This time, your senior year, you put the cherry on top.
Yeah, I mean, I was going into this with the runner-up curse. Everybody in my high school has got second place, got two in a row second placers, and didn't want that curse. So I won it from my buddy Jay Nays, who's coached me since I was a little kid, got run up twice. Kurt Pellegrino and everybody.
Tell me you got out the back door on for the reversal in the third. Tell me about that.
The whole match was like an oblivion to me right now. I mean, I went out there just to wrestle hard. It was going to be a close match, but just toughed it out. And I was happy I did.
Congratulations, Jeff. Jeff Beverly, your winner at 125. Mick?